In 2016, a group of curious Robbinsdale area schools and North Hennepin Community College students took a trip throughout Minnesota to learn the hardship and lessons of the Native Americans. And throughout this process, we learned all healing comes from Mother Earth. Here is our experiences.
I'm Jocelyn. I'm Mexican.
My name is Nayoka Sewell. I'm Jamaican.
I'm Kelly. I'm Sue.
I'm Angel. I'm 16 years old. I'm White Earth and Piscataway.
My name is Antoinette Fox. I'm Lakota.
My name is Julianne Chase Wilson, and I am a member of Leech Lake Nation.
My name is Vincent Burchard. I'm Native, Black and White.
My name is Travis White. I'm Sioux Dakota.
Sebastian Rivera, North Hennepin, and I'm Latino.
My name is Eric Munguia Cuaucle. I'm Mexican Chicano.
My name is Victoria Kaplan, and I'm Ojibwe.
I am not your.
My name is Victoria Swange, and I'm Native American.
By my chiefs, my ancestors, my reservation that I rock for.
My name is Lita, and I'm Native.
My Native people dying and they loving it. It's the bull.
My name is Ashley Boyd. I'm Native American, Black and White.
My name is Alina Foy. I'm Native American and Black.
My reservation needs a revolution. My reservation needs a revolution. It's the resolution for the revelation. My reservation needs a revolution. It's the resolution for the revelation. We need a revolution. We need a revolution. We need a revolution.
On the first leg of the trip, the students learn about suffering. They talk to Elder Dave Larson about what it means to be a Native American.
You realize what a tremendous experience this was, is, and it'll be a part of your life from here on.
I'm Work Boots. I've seen a lot and been many places. I love to travel and work. I wear spurs, and sometimes I wear nothing. I'm blue and green because those are her favorite colors.
I like to make jokes a lot. I'm usually pretty shy around new people, but otherwise I'm pretty talkative.
So just think about that, and maybe you can write something that would give all of us some hope.
At Bemidji State, students listened to Anton Troyer about injustice for Native Americans.
63 was still part of the Leech Lake Reservation. There are indigenous villages here, burial grounds, and even today, 22% of Bemidji's Native and an even greater percentage of the regional population's Native. We do not provide equal access to opportunity in America, and it's one of our most profound challenges today. Lots of trauma, right? And today this is one of the things that impacts the health of indigenous communities.
How can one that wasn't raised in the environment you were become one with the environment again?
There are 1,000 ways to do it. Most human beings live in urban areas rather than rural areas. I wouldn't say that anybody has to live the way that I do to live in a good way. And I wouldn't even say the way that I live is quite good enough. And unfortunately, sometimes the indigenous experience, history, and reality of this place is often marginalized.
At the Fond du Lac Tribal Council, the students learn about sovereignty and the power of land.
I'll use a quote from a treaty, the 1855 treaty, and maybe this can suffice a little bit. You can take the trees, but you can't have the roots. That is more powerful than anything. We can have housing regulations and stuff within inside the confines of our reservation, but it's not the lease for the house. The lease is the land. The power is the land. Sovereignty is that. We are tied to everything that exists out there. We come from that. Nani Mama Ki.
At the Lower Sioux Agency, the students learn about the deaths of the Dakota men and overseas injustices towards Native Americans.
So in December, 3 months after the war, 38 Dakota men were hung in Mankato, Minnesota.
I'd like to welcome all of you. Overseas, there's a lot of people that really want, anything Native American at all. They're so fascinated. In fact, in Germany, they practice ceremonies. You can YouTube their videos. They're putting powwows on. I mean, they probably have sweat lodges, of course, and all the other stuff. So that just shows you how much, our rights and then also our ceremonies are being exploited overseas, and not even overseas, even within the United States too. So, yeah.
And at the home of Jim Northrup, we learn about his time in the Vietnam War and the struggle of being Native American.
I live here. This is where I live the seasons. I don't wear a watch because it just tells me how late I am. So I live with the seasons. Jim Northrup mean indigenous cause.
My name is Jim Northrup in English.
Chibanesi indigo Ojibwe.
My name is Chibanesi in Ojibwe, Big Bird.
Makwanin Nindu Dem.
My clan is the Bear.
Nagachu and Min Indunjaba.
I come from Fond du Lac.
Ingi Ojibwe Nijwe Bakashkoni Ganing Minawa Anishinaabe Akid.
I write what happens on the reservation and also what's happening in Indian country.
And the last time I checked, Indian country ran from South America way up to the North Pole. 1966, and the VA said Vietnam wasn't a war. They couldn't help, but did give me a copy of the Yellow Pages. Picked a shrink off the list. $50 an hour. I was making $125 a week. We spent 6 sessions establishing rapport. I heard about his military life, his homosexuality, his fights with his mother, and anything else he wanted to talk about. 6 weeks later, my shrink killed himself. Great. Not only guilt about the war, but new guilt about my dead shrink. I thought we were making real progress. Maybe in another 6 sessions I could have helped him. I realized then surviving the peace was up to me. And I'd like to say that I found my peace by living right here, a quarter mile from where I grew up, living with the seasons, making syrup, making birch bark baskets all summer, making rice every fall. And then I make my stories in the wintertime. Well, come back anytime. We have fun here.
Yeah. Moving forward, the students start to learn about healing. At the White Earth Land Recovery Project, the students learn about nation building and language revitalization.
The healing. Starting with these couple of young women here today who are from White Earth, who've never ever been here before. And every other one of you. That what we're doing here, when we have these times together, when we share these kinds of things, we're nation building, okay?
At the Upper Sioux community, the students learn about the struggles of a man who overcame alcohol addiction.
I've been doing this for 28 years.
How long does it take to make a drum?
A couple weeks, I suppose. It doesn't. The easiest part is the woodworking part, because I'm a woodworker too. So I like to do the woodworking part. It's that dealing with those hides. You gotta clean them, and that's a lot of work. I've been sober now And I would have been dead, you know. But with the help from Wakantaka, you know, I sobered up, and that was an amazing transformation. Amazing transformation. I used to give to young people, one thing is to stay away from drugs and alcohol, you know, and your life is going to be a lot easier. I know from experience that the alternative is not.
At the Red Lake and White Earth Tribal Community Colleges, we learn about classes that help students regain their language and regain their culture.
Hojo, welcome to Red Lake. Yeah. It's the world's largest eagle sculpture. Well, miigwech for coming.
Join the crew. Come on.
Make me look skinny.
Course of that whole life's journey, standing here when we have our drummers drumming, you feel that sense of Mother Earth. You feel that sense of that spirit, that great spirit.
And at the Fond du Lac Community College, we speak with an artist who helps us get back to the ways of our Native American ancestors.
As a tribal college, we're seeking world indigenous recognition as an indigenous studies program. No other school is doing what we're doing. What we hope to do is to send you out more Shinabe, if not at least equally Shinabe, to when you come here.
With my art, and that's good. Well, you just heard what I invest into my art. But, you know, as an average, regular person, I'm not going to make a living just doing my painting, although I wish I could.
Hi, I'm Karen Savage Blue. I am an artist and an art teacher. I work here at the Fond du Lac Tribal Community College in Cloquet, Minnesota. All people have a connection to nature, to earth. You just need to figure out when it is that your ancestors were the closest to Mother Earth, to nature, and kind of strive to not really get back to that place, but to learn from that time and incorporate some of that type of thinking and that type of doing to what you have going on today.
That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be walking about and asking Mother Earth every time I step, please open my heart, or help me open my heart so that I can see all the willingness that you have to teach me.
Finally, as the students reflect on their trip, they highlight their favorite experiences and what they have learned about the Native American culture and Mother Earth.
I've learned a lot. I think this trip has helped me understand myself and the cultures that surround me.
Everything that can heal you comes from the earth. Like tobacco isn't like a harmful substance as long as it's just tobacco. Every plant, every piece of nature has a purpose.
Now I am learning that there is a lot more experiences when you're Native. And realizing that your life is right there in front of you at an early point.
I learned that everything about healing helps us. Like, it means everything to the culture.
What specifically stuck out to me was when we learned that the Ojibwe are trying to relearn their language, and why it stuck out to me is because they have to relearn their language. It's their land and they have to relearn it. You know, that's crazy.
There isn't one native voice, you know, there isn't one token Indian. Listening to different stories has been really enlightening and really wonderful, and I think that's the whole point, right?
I learned a lot about my heritage and how I should conduct life and go through life with a new perspective.
For me, I know that one thing I'll take back and I'll use in my daily life is that no matter where you're from, no matter who you are, once you know where you're going, then that will help you to become a better person.
I have learned that a lot of healing comes from Mother Earth. So when it comes to like medicines, we can come to the earth to find ways to be healed. We can find most of the resources we need from there as well. So, yeah.
That everybody takes it a different way. Like they say either like, you know, the spirit heals them, or like Mother Earth herself and what she gives to them, and yeah.
The Sweat Lodge was really good for me. It helped me understand a lot of things about this culture.
It's been a really great opportunity, and it's setting the foundation for my career path and my personal paths. So it's been really, really fulfilling so far.
Remember and honor. You have to know yourself and then find out who these people were, who we come from.
Toka hey, che wa kielo.